Hi, my name is William Joe, and I've made a successful YouTube channel. And a lot of people ask me, well, how did you do it? Well, I'm going to tell you right away. And there's 4 things you need to know on how to do a YouTube channel. Now, there's not like all these other stupid ad and things you see on YouTube. I see them all the time, and I hate them too. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you what the 4 things are right now at the beginning of the video. So you don't have to wait until the stupid end of the video for them. You know what those 4 things are? You got to do your research. Gotta hit the record button, you gotta make some sort of resolution, and you gotta reach out. Okay? Just do those 4 things, you got it. Okay? So you wanna stop watching the video, that's fine. I've gotta go down below and you can click on each individual chapter and watch it and learn what 4 things you need to do, and you can skip ahead if you want. Everything's in this one video. I'm not gonna make you click anywhere. I don't want your money. All that kind of stuff. If you just want to check out what I got on my other on my channel here, I do a lot of things about anime, history of anime. Well, please, if you like, click like, have a follow. But otherwise, everything's in this video, right? I'm going to go over a whole bunch of the different things that I've done in order to make my YouTube channel, go to YouTube status and get accepted as a YouTube partner. Okay, and you can do the same thing. Just go through these 4 steps, which I'm going to explain below, and you can do the same thing. All right, so let's begin. Number 1, research. Okay, first R is research. Okay, so what was that exactly entire? Well, basically, you got this idea that you're going to do some sort of thing on YouTube. Okay, well, it's great. Well, you probably should do a little bit of Googling, a little bit of research to find out, well, what exactly can I make my YouTube channel on? I mean, there's lots of people doing just about everything out there. There's, vloggers, people doing reviews, people doing, products and that kind of stuff. Some people doing instructional videos. What exactly is your in, okay? So you have to kind of figure out for yourself what that is, all right? What is something on YouTube that just maybe you have that little bit of expertise that none of these other people do? Maybe it's something that you can do differently than what everyone else is doing. Well, you've got to find that out, okay? And so what's important here is not only to find your little niche, your little category, okay? But you got to be yourself about it, right? I mean, one of the things that a lot of people think they can do is, maybe I can be like a variety streamer, like, just to stream anything and everything, and and I'll gain all these subscribers and all of that. Well, yeah, you probably could do, but what ends up happening is that there's certain people who want to follow your channel or whatever for a particular reason, but then you go off somewhere else doing something else, okay? So, for example, let's say, I came to your channel because I like video games, but then all of a sudden you go and talk about, cameras or something over here, right? And I'm not interested in that, so I'm not going to watch that video, or I won't click on that, or maybe I'll hit unsubscribe, right? You never know. You got to think about what your audience is. So try to narrow it down and figure out what you should concentrate on. And maybe if you want to do something else about other topics, you might want to split the channel up or something, and that kind of thing. So try to think about what when subscribers come to your channel, what are they expecting to see? Okay, give them what they want to see. And when you're doing the research about what other people and that kind of stuff are doing, don't try to be a copy of somebody else, because it's very hard to be another Markiplier, for example, or because he even he does do variety and that kind of stuff like that. But a lot of people believe him because of his personality and that kind of stuff. That's not saying that you don't have a good personality, but part of what is part of your channel is how long can you do what you do, and can you sustain doing what you're doing based on your personality. Okay, so when it came to doing my channel, okay, so I'm going to reflect back on how research went on in my channel. Okay, I did my channel, it focuses on the history of Japanese animation before it became as popular as it is. And my research is that when I went onto the web looking for all these different things about anime and the history of anime, I noticed this big gap, this big void. Basically, there was a lack of people talking about, how we got anime the way it is. Everyone could talk about, oh, quote, retro animes back in the days when we had anime on TV, so Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, Gundam Wing, and that kind of stuff. But what about before then? What happened before we got anime on TV, and what happens before, like, Windows happened, and what happens, what about the anime scene back then? I noticed that there's this big, huge gap. And since I came from that era, I, helped pioneer what is known as modern fan subbing. I realized, hey, that is one thing that I can do that probably nobody else has been able to do, and no one else is doing. So, I, when doing my research, I realized, okay, if I stay in that sort of zone, in that sort of area, I'm pretty well, got content that no one else has got, and maybe my audience will enjoy that kind of content, will come to me for that kind of content, and that's what my, the knowledge of my research has been. And again, take some time, settle it out, figure out what you're gonna, concentrate on your channel in, and then go at it. Good luck with that. Part 2. Press the record button, okay? So the second R is record, okay? And I get a lot of this people like saying, okay, well, how did you start a YouTube channel? Well, you gotta record the video. I mean, I had 2 or 3 people come up to me and ask me about, hey, I'm thinking of getting started on a YouTube channel and that kind of stuff. And I tell them, just record yourself, okay? And they come up with ideas like, yeah, I want to do this and I want to do that, and I'm thinking of doing this, and I got this, and I want to do this kind of thing. And so they're literally planning it out for me, and they're kind of telling me what they want to do. Just do it, okay? Don't procrastinate. Don't say, oh, I want to make sure my video looks perfect, and I don't want to make a fool of myself, and oh, I don't have the right equipment, and I don't have the right lighting, and I don't have the right microphone, and all this sort of stuff. Okay, those are all just reasons for you not to sit in front of a microphone right now and record a video and put it out there. Okay, that's what tells me. You're just afraid to press the record button. Just do it. You can't. Everything, all your greatest ideas, all your plans, all your research that you've done means nothing if you can't press the record button right now, okay? And I'll show you, like I said, in regards back to my channel, okay? I came up with this idea after I came up and did a collab video with the Happy Concert Gamer. Now, at this time, I didn't have a YouTube channel. I just showed up on the show. He has about maybe 200,000 subscribers, and his channel's not even about animes. It's actually about video games, right? And the Happy Console Gamer just invited me on, and I just basically answered some questions about old time anime and that kind of stuff, and that sort of got, kicked the idea of, hey, maybe I should have another channel and just continue talking about retro anime and stuff like that, and then that's when I did my research and found out that no, there's no one else really doing that. So I decided I want to start making some videos, right? Now, I had no equipment, okay? If you look at my first original videos, okay, my first videos was recorded in the receiving office. It's a brick receiving office, okay? So probably the horriblest, environment to record video, right? Because the sound bounces off the cement walls, right, and just makes weird echoing reflections. I did it on an iPhone 6, okay, with no special mics and all that kind of stuff, no USB mics, and it was just the mic that's on an iPhone 6, okay, in this echoey, just lit with just fluorescent lights, receiving office, okay. There are several times where I had to stop the video and re-record it again because someone came into the door. There's other times where the forklift was coming by and you hear this beep, 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 beep. But in the end, it all boiled down to just press the record button and just do it, okay? And so you can see, some of my videos, early videos were not very impressive, but I got them out, got a feel for learning how to use the editing software. Okay, my computer wasn't very new. It's a 2010 mid 2010 iMac. Okay, and I'm just using the built-in iMovie that's actually in that Mac. Okay, OS 10.5, I think it is for that one, which is, I do believe, New Sierra. So it's pretty old, okay, by comparison standards. But that's what I'm using. I'm not making any excuses about, I don't have enough equipment. I don't have enough monitor. I want to upgrade to this or that. No. Just get and press the record button, okay, and start there, okay. Get over your fears. Get over this. Oh no, I can't embarrass myself and all this stuff. So, because but if you look at some of the old videos I got, they're pretty embarrassing, right? There's other situations where I moved out of the receiving office into another smaller office, okay? And again, same problem. Echoes everywhere. The roof is actually open in it, okay? So that means it's not actually a sealed office, right? And I remember once in a while that when I'm recording my video, I had to stop the video again because someone turned on the saw in the cut shop, and there's a big there's big fans going, like ventilation fans, so you can hear the all of a sudden start up right in the middle of my video, right? So I had to stop and wait until it stops, and then to re-record it. So, okay, so but in the end, like edit it out, just press record and just keep recording, okay? Because eventually the video will get out, and you will kind of learn as you go along, and make every sort of video a learning lesson and just kind of keep trying to make the videos better and better, improve as you go along, and get better equipment as you go along, okay? But the important thing is you have to start. So press that red button, record. Number 3, resolution, okay? So just like a New Year's resolution, make a commitment. Make that, New Year's resolution, as you will, if you will, sometimes, okay? Commit to making these YouTube videos, okay? Because what the worst thing you can do is like, okay, yeah, you come up with this fainting idea. Yeah, I want to make a YouTube video about Minecraft or something. And then you decide, oh yeah, so you make one video, and then you don't make another one for months upon months upon months. You just did the one, and you expect your YouTube channel to take off from that. No, that's not going to happen. The day and the era of someone making one viral video that goes viral and get lots of views and lots of search is essentially over, okay? So don't dream that way. YouTube channels are made with the knowledge that, okay, there's an algorithm and it makes you do all this stuff to basically get subscribers, to get view hours. It requires multiple times of video and multiple things to get that going, okay? So, if you're going to decide this might be something that you're going to work on, commit the time, commit the hours, make a commitment, okay? Try to maybe set a schedule for yourself, okay? Now, at the beginning, when you first start off, you can be a little bit flexible with the schedule. Like I knew when I started my channel, I wanted to, to basically have a lot of videos at the beginning, because I knew that if I ever was going to do another collab with the Happy Console Gamer, I don't want to go to his 200,000 subscribers and say, hey guys, I got a YouTube channel. Why don't you come over and you check it out, right? And then all these people come over and they see my channel that has like one video or two videos, and they're gonna go like, why did it come over here? What a waste of time, right? They're not gonna subscribe. They're not gonna hit like on any of my videos, because when you come from somewhere really big that has lots of videos, obviously he knows what he's doing, and then you send him over to your channel with to this amateur, what the hell is this? They're not going to subscribe. They're not going to stay around. What the hell is this, right? So I knew that, the only way that I'm going to get people that kind of respect and that kind of stuff, I got to make myself look respectable. Like, I got to make myself have some content so that people, when they get there, it's got something to watch, it's got something to browse through, just to see that, yeah, okay, this video, this guy's put out some videos, all right? They may not be great videos, okay? Let's be honest, my first, 50 to 100 videos, I'm kind of going, "Argh." But still, I've got some videos out there, okay? So be sure to, at the beginning, I started with just saying loosely 1 episode every week, okay? Maybe 2, if I fell behind a little bit, that's okay, no big deal, but try to stay on that schedule, okay? Because what happens is that, once you get some people watching your videos and liking that, then they want to come back and see more, sure, maybe not every week, maybe, once a week here, and then maybe, 2 weeks there, but, once it comes like a month, and then another, you have to wait another, 3 months for the next one, and another several months next one, then, they may forget about you, and then they kind of go on and find other things to do, and, they kind of wonder, when are you ever going to put a new video out, and they kind of, forget about you. So you just want to try to, don't wait too long between to do that, but don't let that contributed schedule compromise the quality of your videos, okay? It's always important to just try to release the best content that you can, but at the minimum, you gotta release something, okay? So hit that record button, like I said, but always try to improve, always try to make better content. What's important to note is that, don't get bogged down with analytics right now. Because I said, when you're starting out the channel, analytics won't help you anyway. Because I said, the YouTube algorithm is based off of like search results and repeat off of other results and that kind of stuff, and click-throughs and all this other stuff, which, if you have no previous history, it can't work off of anyway. So it's all mumbo jumbo and probably doesn't mean much of anything. So don't kill yourself over that kind of stuff. What you need to concentrate on is making good content, okay? And the other thing, the other big trap, okay, that you get into is entitlement, okay? You're not entitled to any views or how many likes and all that kind of stuff, okay? Just because you more or less did the same kind of thing as another YouTuber did, and they get lots of views, but you don't get any views, and you seem to think that your videos is just as good as theirs, and you got no views. Well, you aren't entitled to all those. You have to earn and work for every single view and every single subscriber. And it all comes down to making good content that your subscribers and your viewers want to see, okay? And if you can't produce that, then you gotta change up a little bit, right? That's one of the things that you gotta learn. It's maybe what you're doing is not quite what people are looking for, and maybe you need to change up a little bit, okay? Now, when I was doing my kind of thing, I knew that it was going to be the content that was going to be the most important thing, because I knew my topic, wasn't out there, and the information and what I have to show for my show and tell, the stuff that I've collected, the merchandise and that kind of stuff, the information, because I've lived everything firsthand. I knew all this was going to be the content. I knew that it wasn't going to be my sparkling personality, that was gonna, be the internet, and I didn't want it to be that, because, I know there's other people that are doing anime reviews and that kind of stuff. They're trying to ham it up and make jokes and try to make it funny, make the review funny, and try to put their own kind of jokes and jabs into the anime review or whatever that they're doing. And I think that's, in my opinion, that tends to detract from the information, right? Because this is that people are clicking on this for the anime, right? If you're saying my review on this particular anime, well, I'm interested in the anime. I'm not interested in you making jokes and pokes and funs at the particular anime. I mean, as I said, some people do enjoy the personality, but as I said, in the long term, how long can you keep hamming it up? How long can you keep writing new jokes and that kind of stuff, and making prods into different things that you review? You know, I mean, it took me almost 3 years to to get this many episodes and to get my YouTube affiliate status. I don't know if I could have done that for 3 years, right? So it's very important. Be yourself. Let the content speak for itself. Okay, and that's what I did. Okay, the fourth R is reach. Okay, so what I mean by reach, okay, is I mean collaborate to, reach out to other YouTube, YouTube makers and creators, content creators, and other people out in the internet. Reason is because, well, sometimes it's, you find yourself doing everything by yourself, and it's true. I mean, if you're trying to create your own channel, your own sort of identity and that kind of stuff, you tend to be recording these videos by yourself. You tend to be editing these videos yourself, and plan, and when you do the releases and that kind of stuff, you're doing it pretty much everything yourself. Okay, but as time goes on and as you you get a little larger, you start to get an accumulation of videos and that kind of stuff. Maybe go out and reach and sort of talk to, maybe send some messages and that kind of stuff, and try to talk to some of these other creators that are in your sort of same field at the same level as you are. Okay, and the advantage of this is that you can not only learn from each other, bounce questions and stuff that you had, other things. You can see topics that are seemingly crossover, and eventually maybe you might actually work together and collab on a few episodes, and then basically you can share subscribers and viewers from each other's channels with each other, right? Okay, and that obviously helps you grow your channel. Okay, now how does that reflect back to me? Well, see, right at the very beginning, I had thought of the idea of collab, and said I was invited to go on to the Happy Console Gamers YouTube channel, and at the time is that I didn't have a YouTube channel, and he had over 200,000 subscribers already on his channel, and he's been doing it for 10 years, since the the invention of YouTube itself. He was sort of on the platform doing video game reviews and stuff, and so after that time, I decided I was going to make this YouTube channel, and I was going to, shoot for that day I can come back and do a collab episode with him. Okay? So I already had it in my mind that I wanted to do a collab episode and go back and go to his channel. But, as I said before, with the, the record button, right? I don't want to invite, his subscribers and that kind of stuff to my channel when I don't have any videos, right? Because as I said, that would be the worst thing to do. Is to go on to another person's channel, or whatever. Especially when they have more subscribers, more experience than you do, and you come up to them saying, yeah, I got a YouTube channel, and why don't you come over and let's take a look at my channel? And then all those guys come over, and then they go, oh, you got 2 videos, and one of them's you making a fool of yourself by doing some sort of ice challenge or something. And it's oh, okay, yeah, right. But he's only got 2 videos, so I'm not going to subscribe, because he's he made 2 videos in 6 months, right? So I was what's the point, right? So, I realized that in order for me to make a presentable channel, I had to have some structure. So I broke my episodes down and different things into almost a book-like format, and then had different chapters and different things that I want to talk about. And my YouTube channel will go over that in various orders, and I'll basically have it all organized in a book chapter form that people can then look at and get different things. But I mix up and talk about different categories. But content was important, because when I did eventually do a second collab episode with the Happy Console Gamer, then I invited his users over to my channel. At that time, I was just pushing over 1,000 subscribers, and then after I did that collab episode, boom, my subscriber rate went from basically 1,000 subscribers almost up to 2,000 subscribers, just instantly, just like that. Okay. And a lot of it was because I had content that I knew that they would probably be very interested in watching and looking at, already ready to go, already set out. It's in my my playlist ready to go. I've got suggested views. I've got a separate index made out for those people that which when they if they show up to the channel, they can see all the videos that I've created. And at that time I was about 150 episodes at that time. So basically, I want to make sure that they had lots of material and in organized material that they can go through and look at, and that was what I wanted to make sure to do. So then and that's really paid off for me, because now I got a lot more subscribers that I wouldn't have gotten as quickly if I didn't kind of put myself out there. So again, to help your channel out, don't be afraid to reach out and talk to some other YouTube people, and even other social media people, because maybe they can help you promote and find out how to to promote your site outside of the YouTube. All right. So that's so that's my summary for today. So those are the three things that will help you create your channel. Okay, your research. Don't be afraid to press the record button and just record the video. Okay, get off your butt and start doing it. Number 3, make a resolution to do it. Okay, so if you say you're gonna make something, then fine. Put a schedule. I don't care if you do one episode every month, one episode every 2 weeks, or one episode every week. Okay, just try to put out a video, in that time period, and make it some content that you're happy to make, and that's something that you are that on a topic you like, right? So that you can continue doing it on week after week, or month after month. Okay, because as I said, trends come and go, but because you still like it, you can do it every week, right? And of course, the fourth one is reach out, collaborate. You can go talk to other people, make other things like that. Okay, and in the end, when if anyone had to ask me, one of the things that I probably paid way too much attention to and probably shouldn't have is don't pay attention to the analytics too much. Just look at them once in a while, but I think I was a little bit obsessive. Maybe looking at all those views, subscribers, especially when it got close to 1,000 and close to 2,000. I was almost every day religiously checking it to see if I got that extra those extra subscribers, and especially when I got to near the 4,000 view hours, I'm taking screen captures every single day, hoping and watching the number go up, and watching it get closer and closer to 4,000. I'm kind of planning ahead, going, okay, every video I make makes this many view hours, so therefore I need about this many. I should hit it at about this point, and so I'm obsessing over the analytics, when I really should just be going, just make the content, the numbers will come. All right, just relax on the relax on the checking it up every day. Just make the content, and as I said, it will come and show itself, right? And so that's me. If I had to look at the the one mistake that I probably did there, it's just don't obsess over the analytics too much, all right? And okay, and if I have to say, if there's a one lesson that I need to remind people of, is don't forget this is a learning process. At this point, I'm still learning, and I'm learning how to improve and continue improving, because I know that I've got to upgrade equipment, making better video, better audio, all these little things will help, and we'll make the thing better as time goes on. So as I get on work on towards episode 300, episode 400, I'm anticipating better audio, better video, and again, better viewer experience. All right. So I hope you found this very useful. Again, thank you for watching it this far. I said I didn't want to make this one of these videos that makes you wait until the very end for me to tell you the important things that you need to know, like all those other stupid YouTube ads. Okay, I told you at the beginning what the 4 things are. Just follow those 4 things, and you'll go a long, long way. All right. And if you click subscribe. Check out some of the other things that are on my channel. I have a database of all the animation episodes that I've made, in a book-like format. So if you like to check out the history of anime, it's all ready for you with all the links and that kind of stuff in YouTube. All right. So until next time, then. See you again.